Henrik Karapetyan here at Violin Outside the Box with Dr. K. Today I am going to demonstrate a couple of techniques that will help you to put a little bit more weight on the bow and a string. It's an essential thing to be able to play the instrument. Sure, your violin will make sound, even if you hold your bow like that. I'm getting sound. That's never enough to make music. You need to be able to manipulate the sound, get colors, get texture, and all of that. And the weight of your arm, the weight of your bow is what's absolutely necessary for that. Usually when I ask my students to put some weight, I get a lot of this, kind of actually pushing on the bow, which just makes the sound, the violin sound like someone holds your throat and go like, try to sing now. So it's not just a raw pressure of the hand, of the arm. It's just the weight that you have to be able to put on the string. But it's a strange thing, because if your arm is up here and it's not resting on anything, how do you put weight? Yeah, it's like in the air. So I have two strategies for that. Usually one of them has worked for the students, so I'm going to demonstrate both of them. Number one, hold your violin at your waist level, like a lot of fiddle players and Appalachians, and they usually, most of them just play in the first position, so they don't really need to have the violin up here, and a lot of them never had instruction too. So these people just played the way that they found the easiest, and it was very, very natural to do this, right? And it's so easy to put weight this way. How about the sound? Well, it's a pretty powerful sound actually, because you're able to just rest your arm on the string because your elbow is below your shoulder level. When you go up here, that's a very different story. So what I tell my students to do is hold the violin here, put the bow there, play a few times, double stops, single notes, doesn't matter, and then just rest the weight of the arm on the string, and then you move the violin up. And as you move the violin up with your left hand, try to keep that weight on it. It's still on it. I'm not pushing it, just the weight of my arm. It's just like I'm resting on the violin. More, I'm still resting on the violin. My left hand is actually carrying all the weight. Putting it here, and I still have that weight. Like, oh, that's how it feels. Now that's actually too much. Then you can let go of a little bit, but that feeling of very, relaxed arm and very balanced arm being on the string and just applying the weight in more natural way. I don't know what I just played, something. It's a very good feeling, just the weight. And then next time you can actually possibly just bring it here and just imitate that. Yeah? Instead of that. Okay, number two. I'll need the help of my old faithful music stand. Okay, stay here. It does help actually to just put your arm on something and just feel that. Yeah. Oh, now it's resting somewhere. Well, I'm going to hold the bow like this now. Yeah. Now, stand is probably not the best place. If you can find a piece of furniture like standing up, if you can do it standing up, it's better. I have a low ceiling. Won't work as well, so I'm going to keep the instruction from my chair. And this is just about the weight that you want it to be, about the weight of your whatever platform you're using. You want it to be at the weight of your shoulder, at the weight, at the height of your shoulder. And then I take the bow, the violin, and I can put the bow here. There is no weight on the string right now. Then I'm going to relax my bow arm and let it just hang. So it's like a little triangle actually. You see what I mean? It's a very unnatural position. But that's where the center of the weight is now. And the stick, the bow stick, is so far down it's touching the hair without me pushing. I am not pushing, I swear. It's just the weight of my arm. Yeah, for that, of course, I have to pronate my arm a little bit. pronating is this when you turn it, rotate it this way, and then let the wrist bend down. So, doing it again. Nothing, I'm just resting here, yeah, having a good time, and then holding the bow, putting the bow on the string, boom. Then remember this feeling, keep this feeling and slowly move away from the stand, or if you have a very, very good friend, they'll just come and slowly move the stand away from you. Now I have that weight still here. Now I look very awkward, so I'm going to just relax a little bit, but the weight is still there. I'm not pushing. My wrist is rotating this way, so I have the weight naturally. It's almost like, I mean, we create all kinds of images to make it easier for us. I almost imagine like the weight of my arm is just one huge copper ball. That's like here, so it just rolls down all the way from here, and then I go like this, and it rolls down here, and it ends up right at this knuckle, right there on the index finger. And I still don't know what I'm playing. Well, hope this was helpful. Please click that like button. Yeah, it helps me a lot. And subscribe if you haven't. This was Henrik Karapetyan at Violin Outside the Box with Dr. K. Have a good one.